Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So I am here with a makeup tutorial for you guys, and this is my no makeup look. And of course it doesn't mean that I'm not wearing makeup, because I am wearing makeup. It just means that it's a very natural makeup look, so that your skin just looks flawless, healthy, luminous, but it also looks very natural, as if you were not wearing any makeup. So I do show you my entire routine, and I also show you kind of like two options, because sometimes I do the same face look but I do not do any eye makeup except for just the mascara, and other times I do add a little bit of eyeshadow on my eyes, a little bit natural, so then you can also go that route if you prefer. For today's look, I am using the LORAC. This is the Nude Necessities palette, and I think that this is the perfect palette for a no makeup look. If you want something that is very light, then this is a great palette for you. I think it's also a great palette for beginners with makeup, but it is very light. So this is just something that I like to use on a daily basis, just because I just want to look natural. I don't want to look like I just plopped on a ton of makeup. But like I said, I am wearing makeup. I'm wearing foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlight. I'm wearing all the above, but it just looks very natural. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started with the makeup tutorial. So let's get started. Here I am wearing no makeup, and I just finished curling my hair, so that's why the locks look so like tight. It's just because I have not brushed my fingers through my hair yet, so I will do that after I finish my makeup. But I kind of, whenever I curl my hair, I kind of just leave it like this, ready for the curls to kind of cool off before I brush my fingers through my hair and style it. So for the face, the first thing I'm going to do is to apply the Tarte. This is from the Rainforest of the Sea line, and this is called the Marine Boosting Mist, and I kind of like using this as a toner. Next, I'm going to moisturize with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is Charlotte's Magic Cream. So I'm going to apply some of this to my face, because the key to flawless skin is to always have your face nicely moisturized. For primer, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever. This is the Soothing Primer. So I'm just going to apply a little bit, mainly to my T-zone area and my nose area, like right here, because this kind of smooths out any pores, and it just makes your skin look so nice and flawless, and you know, no pores, just so smooth. So now I'm going to apply my foundation, and I added a little bit of a green corrector on the sides of my nose because I was a little bit red. I used the Wipeout palette from Tarte. This is the color correcting palette. But for a flawless no makeup look, where you kind of want your skin to look nice and healthy and luminous, I'm going to use the Kogan Do Aqua foundation. I really love this foundation, and I am just gonna put a little bit on my hand and just pat some on my face. To blend it in, I'm going to use the Artis. This is the Oval 8 brush. I'm just going to blend this in. So now I'm going to do my concealer routine, and I'll be right back. I'm going to do the same exact concealer routine that I would do with any makeup look. Concealer is done. Let me just tell you what I use. I, of course, moisturize with my Creme Ancienne eye cream. This is from the brand Fresh. Then I corrected with the Becca Backlight Targeted Color Corrector, and this is in the shade Peach. And for the Flesh Tone Concealer, I use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer in the shade R30. And I set the concealer with the Ben Nye Pretty Pink palette. Now it is time to set the face, and I'm going to use my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium, I believe it is. And I'm going to use this Morphe E41. This is a big fluffy brush. This is pretty new. So I'm just going to fluff this over my skin, just to set all that in place. And this one is a great one to use, this powder, just because it is so light and it doesn't look cakey. It pretty much is just a nice little sweep of it, just so that the foundation stays intact for the entire day. Next, I'm going to use bronzer. And today, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown bronzer. And this is the Golden Light. And I'm going to apply that with the Soft Angle Contour Brush. This is the F23 from Sigma. And I'm just going to apply the bronzer where I would normally, kind of like a little bit of a light contour, but very natural. This is to be a very, very natural look. So I really wouldn't do any contouring, any crazy contouring or anything like that to look really chiseled. I mean, I think that looks beautiful, but it's really not what we're going for. Just add a nice little sweep of this on these areas of the face. For blush, I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Flush. And this is a pink. And yes, I know it looks a little bit bright. I mean, this is like one of my favorite blushes. But if applied with the Morphe E3 brush, it's just like a nice little sweep on the cheeks, just so it looks nice and rosy and healthy. You don't want it to look like you really applied blush like on the apples of your cheeks, or just, you know, sometimes when blush just doesn't look very natural. I feel like this blush brush just makes your blush always look so natural. And I always like to apply it little by little. I pretty much just like push it in there and then apply it, instead of just going in there and applying a lot at once, little by little, just until you get to the natural blush that you want. And this is kind of how I like it. See how my cheeks are just a little rosy? It kind of looks just like I am a little flushed, which is probably what this color is meant to be because it's called Flush. But it's just very light, and I love this blush brush for this. This is the one I use when I have those really bright blushes, like the ones from Too Faced and the ones from Tarte. This brush is just amazing for those that are more vibrant toned. I also like to highlight a little bit when I do a no makeup look. And I'm going to use my Hourglass palette. This is the Ambient Lighting palette. And I'm going to use this color in the middle right here. This one is called the Incandescent Light, which I believe now is available on its own, one of those strobing powders. And I'm going to use the Morphe E48 brush. I like to use Hourglass when I kind of go with a natural highlight so that it looks like it's just me really glowing from within and not really makeup. I really want to use the Becca ones. Those are beautiful, but those are a lot less natural than the Hourglass ones. So I'm just going to apply a little bit on the center of the nose, right here at the tops of my cheekbones. Put some on my lip, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead. Next, I'm going to apply some eyelid primer, and I'm going to use the Nars Smudgeproof eyeshadow base. I like to apply this even if I wear makeup on my eyes, or even if I don't wear makeup on my eyes, just because since I did apply, you know, sometimes I apply a little bit of foundation and concealer on my eye. This will kind of just make sure that it will not crease. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Definer. Just going to fill them in very naturally. I mean, I usually fill them in naturally no matter what look I do. Now I just kind of flip over the Anastasia brow pencil for the spoolie and just kind of brush them out. Just make sure that they are nice and neat, because now I'm going to apply some clear brow gel, and I use the Great Lash from Maybelline. So now pretty much, if you really wanted to, a lot of the times this is just kind of where I end it. I add mascara on my top and bottom lashes. I do add a lot. I like to do a couple coats because I like my brows, especially my lashes are very small, so I need to use mascara all the time. Even if I don't wear makeup, I will put on mascara. And I would just pretty much just the mascara and put on lipstick, and I'd be done. And this would be a really, well, not a true makeup look, no makeup look, because I'm wearing a ton of makeup on my face. But if you don't put on eye makeup, then it kind of really looks like you're really not wearing any makeup. But I'm going to do a little bit extra with this LORAC Nude Necessities palette, which is very natural. So it just kind of looks like I have a little bit of makeup on the eyes, but really if you really wanted to keep it this way with no eye makeup, you can just add your mascara, top, bottom lashes, and put on lipstick and you're good to go. I do this look all the time, but I do want to show you if I were to add just a little bit of eyeshadow, what I would do. And I think that this LORAC Bare Necessities palette is just perfect for someone who just wants to do very light and quick makeup, and you have all the essentials in this palette that you need. So the very first thing I'm going to do is take this Gemma Kid fluffy brush and this color right here, and I'm just going to apply this to my entire eye. I'm actually going to use this brush better because that'll take a little bit longer. This is a large Fluff E50. This brush like this is great for applying color all over the lid. So just like this, so that it just all looks so nice and flawless. And for all the colors that I apply after this, just let they go on so nice and smooth. And this color is really great for that. It's kind of like what I do with my MAC Vanilla. For the crease, I'm gonna mix these two colors together right here with this Sigma E55 brush. And I'm just gonna apply that very light brown color to my crease. Then because I want to darken the crease a little bit more, I'm going to put the same brush into this little corner color right here and also apply that to the crease. This is also an excellent look to do if you want to just wear like a bright red lip or just like a really dark lip and you want to go light with the eye makeup. This is also an excellent look to do. Now for the lid, I'm going to take my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush and I'm going to take this color right here. Sometimes I'll do this color and sometimes I'll do that color, whichever one you want. You can even mix them both. Now that I'm just going to pat that all over the lid. I'm actually going to add a little bit of this one too on top. See, that just adds a little something to the eye look, but it's still so natural. If you want to make it a little bit more vibrant, you can always use a cream eyeshadow first, like this Nars Velvet Shadow Stick in the shade Goddess, and then apply that color over it, and it'll make it a little bit more vibrant, but it'll still look natural. It'll just be a little bit brighter. And then pretty much the last thing I do is I take this color right over here and this short shader brush. This one, I don't even know where I got this. Oh, this is from Creme brush. I think I got this at IMAX. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that color in the inner corner just to brighten that inner corner just a little bit. And you can even add a little bit to the brow bone right here under the brow. It is just such a natural highlight color, but it does a lot. And then I just put this fluffy brush over it just to make sure that it still looks very natural. So it is just such a natural eye look. Waterline, I'm going to use this Rimmel eyeliner, and this is in a nude color. So I think that that would be perfect for a no makeup look because it's going to brighten your eyes. Bottom lash line, I'm going to add this kind of bronzy color. This is from Bourjois. This is the waterproof eyeliner in Golden Dress. And I'm just going to apply that along the lower lash line. Kind of brighten my eye a little bit more, and open it up a little bit more. And then from the palette with a pencil brush, I'm going to take this color right here and I'm going to just apply that over that liner that I just applied. Now it is time for mascara, and I'm going to use my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and I'm going to apply about 2 coats to the top and 1 coat to the bottom lashes. The lips, I'm going to apply this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Nude Kate because I want a nice nude lip. Leave the lips like this, or you can add some gloss. And I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss in the shade Seduction, which is also a nice nude lip gloss. So this pretty much completes the no makeup look. I think a light pink lip would also look really, really pretty. Or if you just want to forget the whole no makeup look and add a bright red lip or a dark like Vixen type vampy color lip, I think it would also look really beautiful. I think when a look is so light like this, a bright lipstick also just stands out, and I think it looks really, really beautiful. But this pretty much, this light, very light, almost no makeup type of look is one of my favorites, and I really do it very, very often. So that is pretty much it. This was my no makeup look. I really hope that you guys try this look out and that you had a lot of fun watching this makeup tutorial. And as always, I just want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!